This is a PVK Gold Team exclusive.
Yo, homie, what's up with you, dog? Why you treating my friend like that?
We're back on Thrasher Live here on Political Talk Radio. We've got our expert on gender and racial stereotypes in the media, Connor Broderick, here in the studio with us. Connor, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're you're an expert on gender and racial stereotypes. What exactly makes you an expert?
I have a master's in gender and racial stereotypes from multiple universities.
Yeah, which universities?
Temple, Princeton.
Okay.
Back.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we're gonna get to the phone lines here. We've been getting some calls, some complaints about misrepresentations of genders and races on television and in the movies and stuff like that. We're gonna get back to the phone lines. Our first caller is Kira. Kira, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
I have a question for Connor. So when I watch TV, I don't see a lot of blacks and Hispanics on television, but when I do, they're all using drugs. I mean, like Cleveland Brown, he has his special brownies for concerts, and that Hispanic detective on CSI Miami, he always seems to have a needle in his arm. And, I mean, it kind of makes me scared sometimes when I go out into the real world. Is this what the real world's like?
Well, actually, 78% of USA's illegal drug users are white.
What? No way.
Way.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up for me.
No problem.
That's an amazing fact. I didn't even know that was true. Okay, we got our second caller here on the line now, Corey. Corey from his cell phone. How you doing, Corey?
How you doing today?
I'm all right.
I had a question for Connor. It was about watching TV lately. I barely see any girls. I see no woman in charge of anything. I don't see that, and I want to know why and what they're doing to change that.
Well, actually, in the popular Fox show 24, there was a female president and females in higher positions than many of the men on the show.
Really?
So, yeah.
I have not even heard of that show.
You haven't?
No. What channel is it on?
Fox.
Okay, I'll check that out.
There was also a female lead detective, or not detective, special agent in the FBI. I think maybe if you stop watching ESPN or Nickelodeon, you might find some women, news anchors, things like that. Maybe you might want to broaden your horizons a little bit there, Corey.
All right. Then.
Anyway, thanks for the call. We got one call here before we get out of here. We got Alex in the car. Alex, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
I just had a quick question for Connor. My cousin, he's in the Air Force, right? And I'm watching TV, and I'm seeing shows like Will and Grace, and this is kind of creeping me out right now, man. Like Queer as Folk, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and I'm looking out for my cousin, and there's no way, if I was in the Air Force, I would want a homosexual next to me fighting. Am I crazy, or are there other people like that?
Well, contrary to popular belief, 73% of soldiers serving in Iraq and Afghanistan reported they would be comfortable serving with other gays in their unit, or even Americans said 51% of them would vote for political candidates who happen to be gay.
You just made that up.
I did not make that up at all.
Now,
I'm an expert.
it has been rumblings about President Obama abolishing the "don't ask, don't tell" policy. And he would make homosexuals come out into the open in the Army just to to make sure that everyone knows who they're surrounded with and who to watch out. Not necessarily watch out for, but just so everybody knows what's going on here. Anyway, Alex, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Connor Broderick, expert on racial and gender stereotypes in the media. Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Next week we got a President Obama live interview, and we're gonna get that on the air Friday 9 p.m. Tune in. Thanks for calling. Talk to you later.